Okay, so I invite you to come to the karate chop point on the side of the hand under the baseline at the bottom of the pinky. And that's the point we tap only during the setup. Even though I've been in a mentality of struggle, and I can get scared of what's not healthy in me and in those around me. Right now, I breathe in love for myself. Right now, I accept exactly where I am on the journey. Even though I can get into struggle and fear about issues of health for myself and others, for the whole planet, right now, I love myself and planet Earth and her inhabitants. And I accept myself completely. Even though that struggle mentality comes back, and I can really be gripped by it with health stuff, I love myself right now. And I accept myself completely. Okay, let's go to the crown. This tendency to struggle and talk in terms of struggle. Inner eyebrow. It can get me even more if something's going wrong in the body. When there's a bad sensation or something that feels awful and I can't manage it. Something inside me gets deeply unsettled. Outer eye. I am bothered by the health struggles of others. I seem to believe they shouldn't have those struggles. Under the eye. I can get confused about worthiness and illness or physical struggle, especially about me, not so much others. Under the nose. I'd really like to stop believing that something needs to feel bad at all times, or that I somehow deserve this hard thing to manage physically, or that on any level it represents punishment. Chin point. I can also believe that if I were really evolving or evolved, this wouldn't be happening. Under the clavicle round. I can also just feel hopeless about the whole thing. No blame, just it's all awful, and how is it ever going to change? I can go to despair. I can feel frozen and depressed. Okay, side of the ribs. We're looking at a palm's distance between the bottom of the armpit and the tapping point. So it's sometimes called the bra strap point for obvious reasons. I'd like to never struggle. I would love to find ease in any journey, even walking myself through something physical, something that feels physically bad right now. I'd like to know I'm still okay when something feels really bad, or when the medical profession treats it as hopeless. Crown. Now we reach for better feeling thoughts. I am definitely on a healing journey, and I have been on that journey, and I have shown up for that journey. Inner eyebrow. I now disconnect anything that's not working or that can go wrong in the current era. From anything about worthiness. I disconnect it from the validity of all the gains I've made. Okay, next to the eye. Right now, I receive grace. Right now, I receive mercy. Right now, I breathe in love. Under the eye. I breathe in all that good stuff to every cell of my body. Under the nose. I breathe in well-being into every cell of my body. I breathe it through and into my entire chakra system. My whole energy body. Chin point. I receive well-being through and through. Just right now, no blockage inside me to total well-being. Under the clavicle. Right now, I feel into any blockages inside me. And I know that they are not a puzzle the universe cannot solve. They are not beyond the power of love. Side of the ribs. Right now, I gently allow the breath to rub up against any stuck place inside me, body or soul. I allow the breath to gently caress those places. Crown. Right now, I acknowledge and honor that the breath knows how to get through to every cell of my body and being. And it can cleanse anything. Inner eyebrow. Right now, I acknowledge the things that have healed completely for me. Outer eye. Right now, I name one specific thing that I used to struggle with, and I just don't anymore. It's gone, or it's inconsequential when it shows up. Under the eye. Right now, I name another physical thing that's over or inconsequential. Under the nose. Right now, I disconnect from my family history of illnesses. I am not my parents. I am not my ancestors. Shin point. But any ancestors that are now outside of ego form and in the spirit realms. I receive their kind gaze upon me, their full support, and their unshakable knowing that I can heal anything in this current era. Under the clavicle round. I believe in generational healing. I believe that my healing is never for myself alone. I believe that anything I evolve into, I can support others to evolve toward and into. Side of the ribs. Right now, I am in awe of the infinite organizing intelligence of the universe. And I receive it fully for myself and others, for planet Earth herself. Crown. Just for right now, I believe anything can heal. I believe anything in my body can heal. Inner eyebrow. Right now, I am in awe of and deeply appreciate that I am a healing force on the planet, that I am part of the change, that I am essentially love and I radiate love. Outer eye. When my body tells me to stop, I commit to stopping more and more and more and more. I release all struggle. Under the eye. I am willing to let go completely sometimes, to surrender. And know there is profound worth in that, probably beyond what I'm capable of seeing. under the nose. I am willing to surrender and let go instead of struggle. I am willing to put everything down because I'm not the one who holds it anyway. Chin point. Right now, I release the hubris that says I'm supposed to be on all the time. I'm supposed to get it all done. I'm supposed to have it all together. I'm supposed to always be there for anyone else. I release the absurdity of that. Clavicle round. Right now, I forgive myself for the disservice I've done to myself in my struggle. And I breathe that forgiveness. I love myself. Side of the ribs. I release the pattern in my consciousness that created any need for struggle. I forgive the unhealed culture and unhealed people who taught me to struggle to earn my place in life. Round point, and we'll stop here. I am well. Right now, I receive the well-being that only wants to come to me and through me at all times. Let's say that again. Right now, I receive the well-being that wants to flow to me and through me at all times. And when I block it, there's no problem. And I forgive myself. And I open again to the flow that the universe, the angels, the ancestors, source, nothing withholds from me. And I release others to their struggles to find my right place to support them appropriately. Never at the expense of my own well-being. And always knowing that something far greater than me guides and holds and heals them too. I declare total well-being. Now I invite you to drop your hands down. I like to cup one over the other, palms up. Find the position that really supports you right now very consciously and drop down very consciously every muscle that you don't need activated, so that you can drop fully into the breath and feel the reverberations of the tapping. After tapping, just let it all in a little bit more and more and more.